The war finally ended in 1648 with the signing of the Peace of Westphalia. The treaty recognized the Dutch Republic's independence, established the individual state's sovereignty within the Holy Roman Empire, and ended the religious conflicts that fueled the war. While in China, the Ming court was plagued by corruption, factionalism, and economic decline. The emperor at the time, Chongzhen, faced mounting pressure from his advisors to strengthen the military and defend against the Manchu threat. However, his efforts were hindered by infighting among officials and a lack of resources. So the American-founded Constitutional Convention came up with this idea of the Electoral College, where the common man would vote for a particular person who would then have a say in who could be president. So instead of the president being directly voted on by the people, they would vote on elites, who would then vote for the president directly. The French then noticed how well the American Revolution went. At the time, the French were ruled by King Louis XVI and his wife, Queen Marie Antoinette. As Queen Marie Antoinette told the peasants, "Let them eat cake," the people of France got together. They decided they wanted more say in how the country was run, and they formed a group called the National Assembly and started making new laws to give them more rights. One of the most famous events of the French Revolution was the storming of the Bastille. This was a prison that represented the king's power, and the people wanted to show that they were not afraid of him. They broke into the prison and freed the prisoners, which started a revolution throughout France. Many influential people lost their heads during the revolution, including King Louis XVI and his wife, Queen Marie Antoinette. The people were tired of being ruled by a king and queen who didn't care about them, and they wanted to create a new system where everyone would have a say. And the people of France voted in Maximilien Robespierre. In 1789, Robespierre was elected as a delegate to the Estates General, which was convened to address France's financial crisis. He quickly emerged as a leading voice in the National Assembly, advocating for the ordinary people's rights and opposing the aristocracy's power. As the revolution continued, though, Robespierre became increasingly radical in his views, advocating for the execution of King Louis XVI and the establishment of a republic. He was elected to the powerful Committee of Public Safety in 1793, tasked with protecting the revolution and rooting out enemies of the state. Under Robespierre's leadership, the committee launched a period of intense repression known as the Reign of Terror. Thousands of people were arrested, tried, and executed for crimes against the revolution. Robespierre became known as a ruthless and uncompromising figure. However, Robespierre's power began to wane as the people grew tired of the violence and the instability of the revolution. In 1794, he was arrested and imprisoned along with his closest allies. On July 28, 1794, Robespierre was taken to the guillotine and executed. The execution marked the end of the Reign of Terror and democracy for now in France. Instead, they moved to a directory. A directory is a government led by a 5-member executive council, known as the Directory, which was chosen by the Council of Elders. This legislative body was also part of the new government.